guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be answering some of the questions that you guys have asked me recently. I meant to answer these in my latest Get Ready With Me of the look that I'm wearing today, but I totally forgot to do that. So I wanted to make a separate video to answer the questions that you guys had asked. And of course, if you guys have any more questions that you want me to answer, please leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you guys either in another video or I will reply to your comments, whichever is easier. Well, it's usually easier to reply to comments, but I like making these videos. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the questions. There's only a few, so we're not gonna be here that long. Okay, so a couple of people actually asked this, but I took this one from Anna Baby Blue 2002, and she wants to know what my favorite moisturizer is. I actually use two, but the one that I've really been loving lately is Confidence in a Cream by IT Cosmetics. This is a travel size version, so this is a little baby version, but I really like this. I think it's great for everyday use. The other one that I really like is Benefits Total Moisture, but that one's a lot more thicker and I feel like it's not made for everyday usage, and it's not going to be good for people that have oily skin because it's a very heavy moisturizer. Forgot what I was saying. So I definitely recommend the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream, and I know that I've talked about this a lot, but I do think this helped my skin a whole lot, so I would recommend this one over anything. The next question comes from That Beta Gal, and I see her commenting on all my things, so thanks so much, lady. I really appreciate it. She wants to know what are some of the biggest challenges I faced since my car accident and spinal cord injury. She wants to know if it's okay to just talk about it, and of course, if you guys have any questions about my spinal cord injury, please feel free to ask. I'm an open book, and I would love to educate you guys rather than like not talk about it, so definitely don't be scared to ask about any questions like that. Honestly, I'm gonna be kind of like super cliche here and say that I think the hardest thing is accessibility and the stigma that comes around with having a disability. I feel like there's such a negative stigma around the disabled community and people who are disabled, and I feel like having to fight that is something that's definitely been the hardest. People often think that I'm lazy, that I'm faking it, that I don't actually need the wheelchair, and it comes from a lack of them not knowing and not being educated about disabilities, but it is very frustrating. And something else that comes along with people being uneducated is the accessibility issue. I live in a small town, and I'm not the only person in my town that has a spinal cord injury. They're really common actually, and in my small town alone there are, I can think of two other people that are in wheelchairs that are young, not to mention the elderly community. But accessibility is something that's huge. People don't think about making their businesses or their homes accessible, and technically all businesses should be ADA compliant, but there are a lot of loopholes that people can get into where things aren't accessible, which means that things aren't as easy for me to do, and I have to really cater around that when going places, and that kind of sucks for me because I have to really watch what I do with my social life, and I don't think that's fair to me or to any other person that's using a chair or a mobility device to get around, because I shouldn't have to worry about going into a place if I can't get into it. I didn't have to worry about it when I was able-bodied, and so I think that that's definitely the hardest thing that I've had to overcome, is just the stigma and definitely making sure people are educated so that places are accessible. Okay, so the next question comes from Shannon, and she has a channel. I will leave it linked below. She wants to know what my cat's names are and are they boys or girls, and she also wants to know what my degree is in. I have two cats. They are both boys. My older one's name is Gregory, and then my ex-boyfriend and I adopted a cat and his name is Roland. They are handfuls. I love them though, but they're both boys. And then my degree, the degree that I just graduated with is actually just a general transfer degree. It was in science and arts, so I just took a lot of general classes, but I will be starting at a university in the fall for graphic design, and that's what I will eventually have a career in, I'm hoping, is graphic design. I didn't actually talk about that in the video like I planned, my graduation vlog, but that is what I'm going for, graphic design. The next question comes from Kayla Hyde, and she wants to know what are my favorite things to do outside of YouTube and makeup. Well, right now I was in school, so that was taking up the majority of my time. I have the summer off now, so I've been trying to explore and do as much as possible. I'm hoping I'm going on a cruise in August with my family, and I'm really excited about it, and I may be going to Tennessee in a few weeks with my friend. I'm also very excited about that. Kind of this summer I just wanted to get out and explore and do things and travel more, so that's kind of what I've been wanting to do. But honestly, I just sit at home a lot of the time and watch Netflix and browse social media because I'm not that interesting of a person. But I am trying to get out more and do more adventures and explore and stuff like that. Angie wants to know what is my advice for a person who wants to start a YouTube channel, and actually a lot of people asked this. I just took this question because it was the first one that I saw, but when I was scrolling through I saw that a lot of you guys had asked. My advice for starting a YouTube channel is just do it. Make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons, and I know that's super cliche and that everyone says that, but make sure you're doing it because you want to do it and because you think that it'll be fun. Don't do it because you want to get internet famous or make money from it, because those things don't happen overnight. I've been on YouTube for 3 years, I think, and I'm nowhere near having a lot of subscribers or making money off YouTube, so it doesn't happen overnight. You have to put a lot of hard work and time into it, and I feel like people can really see through if you're not being genuine about your videos. So definitely make sure that you want to do it and that you're doing it for the right reasons, and I say just go for it. Just jump in and do it. And then the last question I'm going to be answering today is from Sammy. She has a channel and I will leave her link below. I love her so much. She has gorgeous hair. She wants to know what are my favorite songs right now and what are some YouTubers that I get inspiration from, and my all-time favorite lip color. A lot of you guys about my favorite lip products, and that's so hard for me to pick because I do different lip colors all the time. The one that I've really been loving lately is Embellishment by NYX, which is the lip lingerie. I love it so much. I think that's such a gorgeous color. I'm drawn to like grayish colors like that. I really like those, the cooler tone ones. What are some of my favorite songs right now? I'm actually using Spotify because someone asked me to create a playlist on there, so I've been using Spotify. I will leave it linked below if you guys are curious to know some of my music interest and taste. My cats are going crazy back there. Some of the songs I've really been loving, I really like In Between by Beartooth, which is kind of an older song. I love the song called On the Run by Dance Gavin Dance. A Day to Remember, which is my favorite band, just put out 2 new songs and they are killer. One's called Bad Vibrations and the other one's called Paranoia. They're amazing. I'm so excited for the new CD to come out. And yeah, pretty much that's it. I like a lot of stuff that's on the radio too, but I feel like generally my taste is more pop punkish. And then who are some YouTubers that you gain inspiration from? I have so many YouTubers that I love and adore. I really love Shannon Shortcake. I think that she's so pretty. She's just so down to earth. I love her so much. I will leave her channel linked below. I really love Raw Beauty Chrissy. Again, I feel like Raw Beauty Chrissy and I could be best friends if we ever got to meet in person, because I watch her snaps and see her videos, and she reminds me so much of myself. I love her. She kind of inspires me to not give a crap about what anyone thinks. My cats are going crazy and I'm sorry. But I really love her. Those are the 2 that I can think of right off the top of my head. I'm sure that there are more, but those are the 2 that are coming to me off the top of my head right now. That was it for this Q&A, guys. I'm really sorry that I didn't get to answering these in my Get Ready With Me, but if you guys have any more questions, please leave them below. I love answering your guys' questions. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!